tournament was full of action. On the PS4 side of the bracket, round 1 brought the first upset of the day when 11-seeded Vesputin pulled off a nail-biter against 6-seeded Rolpa, 64-62. But it really started heating up in round 2, when number 1 seed
San Francisco, California. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA...
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Towns. Cunningham is out there with Lucas. And there's Davis. And it's Paul in at the point. And for the Warriors, we've got Jermaine O'Neal. Also Anthony out there. And it's Greer in at the shooting guard position. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. And things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Iverson. Paul with the steal. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State basketball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Iverson against Paul. Here's Gilmore. Towns with the defensive effort. Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Davis. It's tipped. They get it back. That one goes in.
Anthony Towns.
And it's Golden State's ball. 6-point game. The drive by Iverson. And the rejection by Towns. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Towns has got his second basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Over to the wing. And here's Iverson outside. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ball for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Greer. Over Cunningham. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Cunningham. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
For your Warriors 16.
Cunningham against Anthony. Inside. Swiped it away. To the paint. Here's Paul. Towns trying to get open. Count the basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iverson outside. Trying to end the drought. Lucas with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Cunningham against Anthony. Cunningham dishes it to Paul. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3-pointer.
Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Paul. Jermaine O'Neal missing his last shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Love checked in for Lucas. And it's Brown in for Chris Paul. Here's Anthony. And that one is off. Good D by Love. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Howell's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Cunningham. And it's Martin in for Davis. Brown the pass to Martin. Hits the jumper in space.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Warriors with possession here. Searching for their first points of the game. Harper the pass to Sabonis. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Count that one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Here's Brown. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Love. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Listen to the reaction of the fans after that call.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Sabonis, Gobert with the block. Outside Holiday. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sabonis inside. Gobert on him. Howell passes to Greer. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
No good with the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Time to get up and make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, they've got Chris Paul. Also Martin out there. Gobert is out there with Cunningham. And it's Love in at the 4 spot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Paul's got 10 points.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
And the rejection by Love.
Golden State basketball.
Deep 2 from Anthony, and the Warriors miss again. Memphis in total control. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Stolen. Pass break, here we go. Here's Iverson, and Cunningham with the block. And they'll keep possession. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. And a chance for another one at the stripe. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And they're able to recover. Love finds Paul. Over O'Neal. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Love. And 12 points for Chris Paul.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Tries it from 19. Again, Memphis. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Harper the pass to O'Neal, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
You know, we often talk about Harper's scoring. He's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul.
Allen Iverson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pulls up on the wing. And Lucas slams it in.
Lucas.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities. And how that instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Davis. Gilmore grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Down low, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Memphis leading by 20. Cunningham outside. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anthony can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Towns. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Anthony looking it over. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball. Substitution for your Warriors. Arvidas Sabonis.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Warriors have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
And Greer is a deadly shooter, super aggressive on the offensive end, just a reliable scorer.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Memphis. Brown comes in for Davis. Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. All up top. Shoots it up. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Here's Iverson. Sabonis trying to get open. And that one's good, Iverson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Now here's Paul. 16 points for him. Towns kicks to Paul. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 21. Iverson outside. Over Paul. The Grizzlies pull it in. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Howell passes to Iverson.
Come get it, come get it.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, you know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Grizzlies.
Your Warriors. 15. The Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 2 steals. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
get up and make
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
O'Neal is out there with Anthony. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside, Davis. Cunningham on the wing. Puts one up from 19. O'Neal with the rebound. Warriors shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Gilmore passes to O'Neal. Here's Anthony. The Grizzlies pull it in. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Davis. Can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Iverson with the ball, picked up by Davis.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Anthony against Paul. And taken away by Paul. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. And Memphis also making a switch. Gobert's checked in. Outside, Davis. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. The first one falls. Love check in for Lucas.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Here's Paul. And again, Memphis no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the
no good on the free throw. Robinson's checked in for the Warriors. And Memphis also making a switch. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Cunningham outside. Pass to Davis.
Close in.
6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league. Just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Davis. Following the score by Golden State. Martin from outside. They get it again. Love. And that one is good. Love's got his second basket of the night.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Harper dishes to Carmelo. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Knocked away. Passes it to Robinson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brown's checked in. Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Martin with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Harper following the score by Kevin Martin. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo doing a great job rolling right into the open spot to find some more offense.
To the middle, here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Robinson down low. He's against Cunningham. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Carl Anthony Towns checked in for Memphis. Holiday comes in for Kevin Martin. A minute 42 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. They're terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot.
No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 21. Here's Greer, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
So many things have changed around Jrue Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker. Such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Harper, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Towns trying to get open. Cunningham's shot is off.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Memphis leading by 23. Holiday finds Brown. Over Sabonis. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Sabonis, no good. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Memphis.
First one falls for him.
Doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And Memphis making a change here. Lucas is checked in. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Harper kicks to Robinson. Kept alive.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what
picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. But we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
Jerry Lucas.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Rudy Gobert is out there with Lucas. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Brown. And it's Martin in a shooting guard. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
There's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside, Martin. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Lucas. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Gobert with the block. And here is Brown. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Lucas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Third personal foul.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Shooting for Memphis, Jerry Lucas. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Emmanuel Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, he gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Holiday inside the line. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The pass to Maggette. Poked away, taken away by Holiday. Stolen by Maggette. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
And that cut right there by Maggette, that was done with purpose. He doesn't think twice. It's full speed ahead, and that makes him so difficult to guard.
Stolen by Maggette. Here's Nixon, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Brown, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Nixon, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Brown kicks to Holiday. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And Maggette pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Lucas. Kicks it to Brown. Three-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Johnson. And Kevin Martin pulls it down. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis basketball.
Robinson's checked in for the Warriors.
Lucas.
Here is Love. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for Love.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Nixon with the drive. Robinson, that's good.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Russell. Martin against Scott. Martin, the pass to Love. Here's Theus from downtown. That shot is off. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Paul.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Warriors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Nixon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Line for the Warriors. Norm Nixon.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Theus, covered by Maggette. A nice shot by Theus.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good.
Norm Nixon.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Lamb passes to Russell. Memphis moving that ball around. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Theus. It's not going to go for him. Maggette right side. No good on the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.